So I have these 3 strips of leather. I'm going to attempt to put them together and then braid it to make a bag strap. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to offset each one by roughly a 1/2 inch. And at the base here, I'm going to put a single punch across each one. And the idea is that when I have these together, I'm going to loop them around so that I can stitch them on the other side, and this will kind of look like a tassel. So I've punched my holes. From the lowest point, I punched 1 inch down, and then, like I said, they're all 1/2 inch off from each other. And I put a needle through it to hold it together. Now I have to loop it to find where I'm going to put the next punch. I'm going to go in a different direction. I cut strips like this. They're about 1.25 inches long. I'm going to punch holes in them, and I'm just going to connect them. I'm going to stitch them in a U formation like this, and then that way it'll hold in place, and then I'm going to braid the rest of this. So I've got 2 holes punched here and 1 hole punched in the strap. I'm going to go through 1 hole all the way through the holes punched and back through one of these to wrap it around, and then double back through the single hole to one of these. And what I'm hoping to do is use the one strand multiple times to help reinforce it to keep it strong. So how I did it is I put the stitch through 2 different straps. I stitched through the bottom and back through the top. And as I went back through the 2 strands, I added the 3rd. And then I also went through the other side the same way, in the bottom, or out the bottom, in the top. And I did it about, 3 times. And then the last time I pushed through the top, I only went through the 1 strand. And now my strings are right here, so I can pull it tight and tie it off, and these will be connected to this loop that I can connect to whatever ring or bag that I'm using. So this is where it's starting, and this is how far I've gotten. I'm using a binder clip to hold the tension as I'm braiding it, so that if I let go or drop it, it doesn't ruin how much I've already done. So the strap is finished. It's the end result. It looks really good. Here's the end pieces.